The next reading is from John chapter 10 from verse 7 to 18. So Jesus said again, I am telling you the truth. I am the gate for the sheep. All others who came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the gate. Whoever comes in by me will be saved. He will come in and go out and find pasture. The thief comes only in order to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come in order that you might have life, life in all its fullness. I am the good shepherd who is willing to die for the sheep. When the hired man, who is not a shepherd and does not own the sheep, sees a wolf coming, he leaves the sheep and runs away. So the wolf snatches the sheep and scatters them. The hired man runs away because he is only a hired man and does not care about the sheep. I am the good shepherd. As the Father knows me and I know the Father, in the same way I know my sheep and they know me, and I am willing to die for them. There are other sheep which belong to me that are not in this sheepfold. I must bring them too. They will listen to my voice and they will become one flock with one shepherd. The Father loves me because I am willing to give up my life in order that I may receive it back again. No one takes my life away from me. I give it up of my own free will. I have the right to give it up, and I have the right to take it back. This is what my Father has commanded me to do. Good morning, mums and dads, and boys and girls. In the Bible passage we've just heard, Jesus calls himself two names. First he says, I am the gate. Then he says, I am the good shepherd. How can Jesus be a gate? What did he mean? Well, in Jesus' time, a shepherd would look after his own sheep during the day. He would lead them to good grass and water. In the evening, he would lead them back to their sheep pen, where they would be safe for the night. Jesus is teaching us that just like the gate is the only way in and out of the sheep pen, believing in him is the only way to be safe with God. If Jesus is the gate, who do you think the sheep are? I'm sure you've guessed. The sheep are people, like you and me, who love Jesus and trust him. We follow Jesus like sheep follow their shepherd. We don't listen to others who want to lead us away from God into danger. We know following Jesus is the only way to be safe with God. The second name Jesus calls himself is the Good Shepherd. In Jesus' time, a few shepherds might use the same sheep pen for their sheep at night. They might hire a guard to watch the sheep until morning. The guard didn't actually own the sheep, so when danger, like a wild animal, came, the guard might get scared and run away, leaving the sheep alone. The shepherd would never do that. He would protect his sheep. And Jesus says he is the good shepherd, who would even die to keep his sheep safe. I'm sure you know how he did that. It was when he died on the cross. He didn't have to do that, but he did it because he loves and cares for us even more than a shepherd cares for his sheep. And he did it because that is what his Father God wanted him to do. But of course, you know he didn't stay dead. He came back to life and is alive with God right now. So, Jesus is the gate, the only way to be safe with God, and Jesus is the Good Shepherd who died to keep us safe with God. So what should we do? We should follow Jesus, listen to him, obey him, because he's the only one who can lead us to God. I've got a game for you to play at home, kids, to help you remember the verse where Jesus says, I am the Good Shepherd who is willing to die for the sheep, in John chapter 10, verse 11. Make some sheep or download mine and write words from the verse onto the sheep. Cut them out, then take turns to hide them around your house or your yard and get the others to find them. And when you've found them all, put them in order and practice saying the verse. Jesus said, I am the Good Shepherd who is willing to die for the sheep. It's amazing that a shepherd would die to protect his sheep. It's even more amazing that Jesus, who made the universe, would die for you and me and everyone in the whole world. Let's worship him now by singing Man of Sorrows.